Well, hello there, Internet. So I wanted to just share a few things with the wikis out there for Borderlands 2. This doesn't matter. Just don't worry about like builds or guns or whatever at this point. So as you can tell from the title, I'd like to discuss the Neogenator versus the Evolution. So
See what we got here.
there is a lot of information out there as to what these shields actually do and how they operate and so on and so forth. But there's a topic here that I've not seen talked about anywhere at all. So I'd like to show it off here, kind of how this works. So we have the Neogenator here equipped. We'll go with the maximum health version here. So you'll see that our health regens pretty fast, and this will go up to, some number here, and we'll wait for it to finish. So the Neogenator is a base game shield, and you can see that we have 7.7 million health down in wherever the health is. I'm going to turn bar off so that way it stays at a static number that we can all understand, because this value won't be affected by the multipliers. And so 6.9 million health, and if we use Death Trap,
Hell with the first ball!
then we have the same 6.9 million, right? So we all know that. We've seen that for years and years and years. However, when you use the evolution, this is very interesting, that if we go for the max health, and you can notice here that the shield value of the capacity value of the evolution is just higher than the Neogenator by about 50% or so, and but the health and the resistances are exactly the same, so with the same parts, right? So we'll put this one on. You can see that we have our extra shield regenerating here. Now when I use Death Trap though,
By my command!
all of a sudden I get a huge health increase, and there it goes all the way up. So we're at almost 12 million. So we went from 6.9 million to almost 12 million. So it's about a 5 million health increase here. And what is happening is that this value here, the 3.5 million essentially, is being added to our base health, and then it's being multiplied by the Seraph relic here. So it's the 3.5 million times 1.42, and then you add that to your base health plus this value. So very nice. And then we can add even more health here, so we can add another 1.1 million, and there we go, we're at 13 million health out the gate, which is pretty incredible. And then if you turn on bar, you get whatever your health value stat is. So now we're over 14 million health, and so if you're looking for a way to build Gaige as a super tank, this is the exact opposite of the hoplite, where the hoplite shield does a negative reduction in health that's multiplied the same exact way that the evolution is multiplied, but the hoplite is a negative scaling shield. This is a positive scaling shield, so if you have 4 gauges, 4 death traps, you can get over 50 million health with the evolution. This is pretty ridiculous. So if you have 4 friends that are all in sync together, and they're all running an evolution, and they're all running some sort of health relic and a Slayer of Terramorphous mod on Gaige, between these 3, no bar included, you'll be over 50 million health. So very awesome that the evolution has this secret ability built into it, and the wikis don't talk about it, and no one else has. I've seen it anywhere. So if you spread the word, this is the secret hidden ability of the evolution, and it makes it that much better of a shield than it was already before. So, and with the passives, with the passives of the shield itself, it's about 4% health regen. You get about 1.1 here, so that's 5.1. And then in Gaige's skill tree here, you get another 2%. You get another 2% from cooking up trouble, so that's about a 7.1% increase here. And this is only possible because of sharing is caring from Death Trap here. So just ignore the skill tree. This is all experimentation. This is not a real character. And so grants a copy of your shield to Death Trap, complete with all the bonuses and benefits your shield provides. So that right there is where the extra health comes from. So what it is doing is it's a multiplication. So you'll see our health goes back down by 5 million, and so it's this value times 2 in the multiplier. So let me bring up a window here, and I will show you what I mean by that. So let's get our notepad going here, if I can get it onto the screen, and then I can show you what I mean. Okay, so the formula goes like this: 1 plus your relic times 80 times 1.13 raised to the 80. Those 80s are our level. So then inside, let me move this over a little bit. So then inside here we do the plus whatever it was, 3.5 million. Let me take a look here. What was it? 3485629. 3485629. So you add it in that regard right there, and then the Slayer of Terramorphous goes on the outside here, so it'd be like plus 101,229 or whatever it is. So then it adds on the outside. So you'll see here that the relic is here in front of the parentheses, and then this is multiplied by the number of shields. So if you have, 4 gauges with this shield at this value, and then you have each one of them have sharing is caring, then each one of them are going to increase that health, because it's just like the hoplite in reverse. So instead of subtracting here for the hoplite, this would be a minus sign, and then you would go negative health potentially. But for the evolution, it's a plus sign right here, and so this can increase your health by crazy bonkers amounts. So anyways, just wanted to kind of share that with the Borderlands community, if anybody had ever seen that before. This is a very interesting shield. You get it from Hyperius in the Scarlet, or in the Pirates DLC, and so it's a pretty great shield when you're boosting it with Gaige like this, because you get 2 active copies all the time, so you get huge amounts of health stacking. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you in another time. Probably not another Borderlands video, but this is just a special one-off that I haven't seen anyone talk about it before in 12 years. And so if you knew about it, great. Leave me a comment that you already knew this, and it was a waste of your time. And if you didn't know this, feel free to share it around. Thanks. Bye.